I think I have to make a video about this. I really don't want to talk about these particular or one of the angels. I didn't ever see him as an angel. I don't know. I know he reminded me of Martin, and when I was going through my obsession with him, it kind of made sense to just like link him to Martin. But yeah, he was way too sleazy, and it was really, really annoying how these songs were very, very misleading and very hurtful and very not actually hurtful because he basically is just a massive player. And I was just like, Martin's not like this. Martin's definitely not like this. But on one hand, he looks out of all the singers, he doesn't really look like Martin. Martin's a little bit tubbier and stuff, but yeah, out of all the singers, he's the one who most looks like Martin. And yeah, out of all the singers, he seems to be most just after sex. And I didn't ever believe that Martin was like that. Hence, I didn't make the link. But at the same time, my higher self does things, and I'm pretty sure that that was one of the characters that had set up. Really, I thought he was just after sex and stuff. I mean, I wasn't going to give him a title name, but I just feel like I get like led by the spirit or something. And I watched a video the other day where I was just flicking through, and it just says, "Oh, let the spirit lead you," and I just felt like that one message wasn't actually, because it didn't fit in with what he was saying, but it felt like he was talking to me. And yeah, just things like that. I feel like I'm being led to talk about him. And I feel like I'm definitely going to try and blank out everything that I say, or try and blank out his songs. But some of his songs are really good. Like there are, I'm sure it was uni, or maybe it was when I was in Cafe de Paris, which was after uni. After I came back, I still did a lot of, I don't know, I went to Cafe de Paris a lot after uni in London. Yeah, yeah, I'd go there every week, and they had like this dancing group that were also like a drinking group, and I'm pretty sure that was like the main song, one of the Pitbull ones, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and yeah, started. So I can't remember the words of it, but yeah, that was one of the main songs that they played, and I really like it. And yeah, I'm just looking through some of his songs, and I'm kind of being reminded, and it feels horrible how these songs were done just such a long time ago. Hence, they would have known that I would have been ignored. So I'm really pissed off with these songs, and I don't know. He's not really a singer I'd want to have involvement with. Not He's not attractive, no, not really. I feel like maybe that's the reason why he's able to get away with all these songs. Like, um, some people they act the opposite of how they actually feel. If someone's struggling to get sex, they try and make out that they can easily get it because it's a way of kind of, I don't know, if they want something and can't get it. I mean, that I don't know what his life is like. Maybe he is very good at getting people in bed. I don't know. But I maybe the reason why his songs are hyper about sex is because of his lack of getting it. I don't know what these people are like. I've never met them. But yeah, I wasn't going to talk about him or include him on my list, but I feel like I have to because his looks remind me of Martin, and I feel like I just had a conversation where he was. There's good and bad and everything. People need the right and free choice. That if they want to just fuck everyone, then that's their choice. I mean, it's going to cause them problems, but if that's what their choice is, then you must respect their choice. And I came across the Enrigo's in Glass. I can't say his name. Sorry, I can't say his name. I used to really like you when I was a kid, probably about 15. Whenever you first came out, I don't know what age. I'm sure it was older. It says 12 years ago, but I'm sure it was a lot older than that. But actually, that's just the Heart one. The Heart one she did with Nicole. I didn't know he did one with Nicole. I was thinking when I saw the one that he did with the SC, the one with Power. I don't follow her either, but yeah, when he did one with Power, I was thinking, take it back. I was like, oh, well, it does actually make sense. I think he's the angel of foreplay. He's quite fit and he's attractive, and I don't know if he wanted to foreplay on people. I think he would, because his looks are great. I'm sure he would get a lot of yeses. But I don't actually know what he looks like now. I haven't seen him. Actually, I'm sure one of the songs I looked at was only 3 years ago, but I can't remember which one that was. But yeah, I haven't been following him or anything. I don't even know if he's been doing that much. I really don't know about him, but I think he definitely is Angel of Foreplay, which could explain why he did the song with the Pitbull. Pitbull was saying how he liked it or something, and it's just like, well, if whatever Pitbull likes, it's got to do something to do with sex. And I do remember the vague memories that I have of his songs being very sexual and being like, yeah, this is pretty hot. And yeah, as a person, I do like foreplay. I think everyone should. But yeah, only with for the right reasons and stuff. Shouldn't we have foreplay with everyone, or it shouldn't be about power, um, or equal power. It is about power. It's about having power over someone else. But if that person also has power, the power to say, a lot of people might find themselves in a relationship where the toilet is just something wrong with the toilet. It's flushing it with tubes. Some people get involved in relationships where I don't know, they foreplay turns them on, and they end up having sex, and afterwards they accuse it of being rape when really it wasn't. And I just feel like there's a lot of bad stories that can happen where people I don't know, get involved in foreplay and then afterwards say that it wasn't their choice, when really it probably actually was. Maybe they were slightly drunk, maybe both were slightly drunk and stuff. But yeah, it can foreplay has negatives, which is that it can go in the wrong direction, or it can be abused. Someone's power over someone might be abused. Like either if like a 50-year-old wanted to get with like a 20-year-old, technically it's legal, but yeah, I don't know. They might end up regretting it the next day, and if I don't know, there's lots of negatives in it, even though it doesn't have a negative name. There is lots of negatives in it. I can't remember what I said, but on his songs. But yeah, I think those are the only two that I've just done. Yeah, I was looking at a few others as well, but anyway.